Aries, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of March 2022, and I almost said 2020. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Aries, what's going on? Oh, that flew up big. Okay, all right, we'll go with this. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Cups. This is a balanced kind of energy, emotional balance, fulfillment, a sense of I'm good where I'm at, you know? So I don't know, let's see. Starting off the reading, you get the Six of Wands crossed by the Knight of Swords. You're doing something, and you're doing something that almost makes you feel proud. You're like, oh, I feel good doing this. Now, I don't know what it is. I see you or wanting to do something, because, you know, it doesn't have to be that you're in the middle of doing something here, but there's definitely that desire to create something that makes you feel quite like you achieved something, like, yay, you know? So these are good energies so far. Now, in your focus here, the moon, things you may not see clearly are starting to either show up or they're still there for some reason. We'll see. In the recent past, a sense of discontent. In your strength, this is, you know, that... Now, when I see this, I kind of think of the overall kind of material stability. You know, it doesn't have to be financial necessarily. When I picked up this card for you now, the word financial did come to mind. So it could be that there's something tied up to your financial situation, that there's a sense of improvement in terms of maybe you've gotten there, but it almost feels like a goal for you. Like, you know, I'm good where I'm at, but I want to achieve more in this department. So it could be that that's where your whole focus is turning to, basically. Now, I don't know if that's financial or not. That's the word that came to mind. Usually I don't go directly in that direction. The material represents a whole lot of other things, not necessarily financial, but in your immediate future, a little bit of patience maybe is required. The energy that supports this reading, the Two of Pentacles, there is a little bit of indecision here, just a tiny little bit, because I don't see this stopping you from this Knight of Swords, whatever this Knight of Swords is. So I see the action going through. Now, if you stop along the way, you know, kind of like, I gotta put in some fuel and let me think about it. Am I doing it right? Am I during this time that I stop? That could be a possibility. But at the same time, again, I don't see this taken away from you going and doing something. I don't know what. The energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, balance. And I love how your reading started with that same kind of sense. It feels like things are either balanced or are starting to head in that direction, especially tied up to whatever it is that you're creating, you're doing here. In your hopes and fears, charge. The let's go at it, let's do it kind of energy. The potential outcome, the World card. Some sort of cycle is coming to an end, and it's kind of normal, obvious. Well, to me, it is, at least. You know, it kind of makes sense. If there's something that you want to do in regards to a particular situation that maybe has been in your life for a while, and you're bringing in a new energy to it, that means closure to the old cycle within the situation. So to me, it kind of makes sense that the World card is there. Now, let's clarify. Let's see if things are for real the way that they are, because remember, in your focus, things you're not seeing clearly are showing up. So let's see. The Nine of Cups. Or maybe you're showing me things that are not clear. For the Nine of Cups, you get the Knight of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. This is a sense of stability, big time. And this time around, this King of Pentacles didn't shout out to me financial. stability, because it's tied up to the Ten of Pentacles and it's tied up to the Knight of Pentacles. This is love. I feel like somewhere in your life there is a stable, loving situation somewhere. I don't know where. It could be anything. It could be friendship. It could even be that, you know, partnership you have with someone. I don't know. But it looks good and it makes you feel good. And I feel like you get a lot of good energy from this situation, whatever this is. It's kind of like fueling you up with love and strength to do something about something. Again, something about something. It's a baby hawk. Let's see. Let me do the Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Three of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah, there's something that makes you feel good that you're doing it. There's something, it almost feels like by doing something, you're breaking through your own pain. It's like, as painful as it is, I'm still gonna go do it. And that's actually healing the pain that you're carrying. Because it creates a sense of stability, a sense of balance for you. So I don't know, it could be a million of things that you could be doing here. But I do see the end result as bringing you a sense of balance. That's why you're doing it. And it does look like it's tied up to some sort of pain. I do see it with the Page of Swords for now in the situation, which is telling me you're just at the beginning of creating this momentum, basically. But let's see, because you're evolving to the Knight of Swords here. So let me see. Man. The Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot. This is beautiful. I wish I would know what it is that you're doing here, because I don't know what it is. It doesn't even matter, to be honest. It doesn't even matter to me at this point, because I see the results of what that brings, and that to me matters more than knowing what it is. I'm just curious. But there's definitely a sense of independence, a sense of strength, a sense of, it's showing how much you're putting yourself first, basically, all of this. And it gives you a boost in confidence. It gives you, I mean, think of it. It's, again, kind of makes sense. You're stepping up into your power. You're feeling all good inside. Oh, let's do this. I know what I have to do. I'm clear in my decisions. I'm this, that, and the other. It's going to reflect outside. And it's starting to, into something quite beautiful here. So let's do the Moon. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune, the Death card, the Hierophant. Man, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. These are energies that are not coming through as so explicit for you. It's not something that you can say, oh, you know, this tree has green leaves. It's not as clear. There's definitely a whole lot of energy moving in the background. And it could be tied up to a particular connection that you may have with someone, a particular bond, a very strong bond you have with someone. But I feel like through this connection and through this movement, basically, you're learning a lot, you're healing a lot. I feel like that's contributing somehow, indirectly, to this action, to this balance that you're acquiring. Now, what's showing up here in regards to these energies is, think of it this way. The way I see it is like a graph somehow, and the energy is kind of going like doop, 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 just like that. Now, when it goes high, it's like, oh my God, it's meant to be. It's like an embrace kind of energy of acceptance over this connection, where it feels like I'm accepting this connection fully. And then when it drops really hard, it's like, fuck, it's done. This connection is completely done. And there's an energy of loss somewhere in there. When you're getting to that low point of it's done, there's that energy of loss. And that doesn't have acceptance. Just like the high has acceptance, the lowest part doesn't have it. It's still something that's happening for you, basically, as in your own experience. So part of it is not accepted fully. And that's why it keeps on going up and down and up and down and up and down. It's quite interesting, but quite deep. But I'm happy that's your focus, because that tells me that you're definitely feeling something from there. you probably can't quite point it out. Let's do the King of Pentacles in your strength. And you get the Strength card, the King of Cups, the Hangman. All right. Okay, so there's a whole lot of love here that you carry. And I'm still getting pulled into the material here, not into the financial so much, even though it has to do with that, but not into that, into your groundness, into your 3D, your life, basically. I feel like you're fully open to embrace whatever it is that is coming your way, and there's definitely one particular thing that keeps you open, that keeps you interested, that keeps you in this place of knowing that this is it. This is what's gonna help me create stability for myself. Now, I don't know what it is. I see you stagnant in this energy. I just see you recognizing it. I don't see you necessarily moving anything in it. Maybe it's there already and you don't have to necessarily move. Maybe the energies are moving on their own. And you're just kind of like, you know what? Let me see what happens here. But I mean, that's good energy right there. And I feel like it takes quite a lot to sustain this energy, to stay in this energy for you. Let's do the Temperance card in the immediate future. Yeah, there is a connection here showing up. The Lovers, the Judgment card, the Queen of Swords. There is a connection showing up, and someone's deciding to keep themselves detached, whatever that means. I still see them attached to the situation, but someone's making the decision of, I'm going to be right here. My emotions for this are going to be right here. They're mine, but I'm not going to take them with me for now. I'm giving them a break. And I kind of get the sense that that's you. It's like a decision to disconnect from this, even though you know it's still there. Let's do the Two of Pentacles. Of course, it could be them. I don't know. Two of Pentacles and the supportive energies. The Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands. See, because there's indecision, and I know there's indecision here, and there's that fuel break, right? Of let me think about it. But, you know, you finish up fueling up, and then you're still there thinking about it. You're not proceeding necessarily. And I feel like it kind of comes in as a bump in the road for the road you're taking. And it's a road towards commitment, whatever commitment that is. Could be just about anything. And you don't like this bump. You don't like the fact that, okay, this indecision is kind of making me nuts here about the situation. Don't like it. Try to accept it, that it's there. The more you don't like it, the more it's gonna develop into something quite ugly. The more you reject what you're thinking, what you're feeling, it's you, basically. So even if it makes you nuts at times, just pause and be like, let me stay back a little. Let me step back a little. Let me look at what's going on here. You know, without judgment, without frustration, without, there's no need for that. It just makes things worse. And it's not going to help you reach a conclusion. So step back from your own mind. You know, at least try to. Let's do the Justice card and the hidden energies. The Seven of Wands, the Temperance card, the Empress. Interesting, very interesting. The Temperance card is showing up here with your decision to disconnect. And then in the hidden energy, that's the energy basically from the universe that's available. And there's an energy of balance, of equal give and take, of share for the situation. Only someone is standing against it, and I see them standing against it because they're deciding I'm not going to participate in it. You know, when the available energy is that of participation. So, yeah, you get to decide if that's you. You would know. I would put it on you, but it also could be whoever it is you're dealing with here. Let's do the Ace of Swords and your hopes and fears. Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Queen of Wands. Man, how do you, I mean, we all do it. But how does one hope for something really, really bad, and then the next thing they say to themselves is that it's not going to happen? You know, it's impossible for it to happen or something. I kind of see you doing this, wanting something brand new in a particular situation, but carrying the energy of it's never going to happen with you. If you have this energy with you, guess what? This is never going to happen. That's what you're creating. Because you're creating that out of your own fear, and the universe responds really quick to fear. So let's see the World card for the potential outcome. Oopsie. Seven of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Huh. It's, oh, Juno, what the hell, girl? She almost fell from the thing. I mean, she did kind of fall. She just leaned down and she, man. So this is kind of taking me into the direction of I feel like you've been trying to figure out how to deal with this particular situation, with this connection in the 3D. Now, what's happening at an energetic level, you can't control it. Yes, you can work with it at times. Other times it's there to teach you, to heal you, basically. But in the 3D, there's aspects of how do I keep this peacefully in my life? Can I keep this peacefully? You know, there's definitely an energy of searching for ways to keep this there still. Keep it. Now this cycle I see coming to an end, so either you're falling into a place of acceptance and going with what is without actually thinking intensely of how do I make it, how do I, or you're trying to look for new ways. But there's definitely an energy of you looking for ways to keep this somehow there. That's coming to an end. So let's see what the universe has. King of Cups, the Magician, the Sun. That's beautiful. You're manifesting something quite beautiful for yourself. And again, it stands somewhere in this action of yours, because this is like really recognizing that your creation is going to have that, well, that's going to bring you happiness or not. You know, it's not like, oh, happiness is this object there out there and we're all kind of searching for it, and when we're gonna get it, it's like, no, whatever you create, especially from the inside and comes on the outside, that's happiness or not happiness or pain or whatever it is you're, you know. So you're manifesting something beautiful from this place that I've seen open there. For now, I'm seeing you stagnant in this place. I'm seeing you kind of, let me work with this, let me, you know, so you're not necessarily heading in this direction, but when you're open to do something from this place of love within you, you're gonna create happiness, basically. The happiest card in the deck. Yeah, this is not ready because this flipped off. This manifestation is not here quite yet, but it's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. It's basically your creation. And when you realize that, that's when it's coming. Let's close it off with some final words from the Oracle of the Fairies. Wish wisely. Use your wishes wisely to manifest your heart's desire and take practical steps towards making your dreams come true. That's basically what the universe had for you. Can you? Yeah. So that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time.